Hey guys, so first off you're going to be hearing his game in the background. He's playing Black Ops 3. So, okay, today I wanted to talk to you guys about how sick I really am. Because I really don't tell people. I don't really, like, last night, a lot of people on Facebook found out actually how sick I really am. Because most people I just don't tell because I don't want them to worry or I don't want them to know. Um, and I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so, first off, so I'm going to start from the beginning. In 2014, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, which is, I had hyper, I had hyperthyroidism. So my thyroid was working too much, like way too much, and it was really hurting my body. It was making me really sick, and no one really knew why. Actually, in 2014, I was in the hospital for like 5 days, and they did like a bunch of stuff that they really didn't need to, which was kind of a pain. Like they did a bone marrow biopsy, which was like the worst pain that I'd ever been in my entire life. They did a colonoscopy and an endoscopy. And they were drawing my blood every 6 hours. I had 2 blood transfusions, an iron transfusion. That was, I was in there also because my hemoglobin, which is like the oxygen level in your blood, was down. I think it went all the way down to like a 4.9, which is a really low level. That's like dangerously low. Because for a woman, it's supposed to be around 11 to 12, and mine was at 4.9. That's bad. That's no. So, the thing is, the whole time I felt fine. At that time, I felt fine. I was okay. I didn't feel like there was something wrong. And at that time, I was running for a rodeo queen in my town. So it was more like, I want to keep going with my competition. I don't want to be in the hospital. So that was hard. But after that, then my doctors kept trying to figure out what was wrong. My main doctor was like, you know what, let's check the thyroid. And it turns out that's what it was. So in 2015, they started my radioactive treatment. So it's like a little radioactive pill that I would take, and it killed my thyroid completely. So we started that in May, and it ended in July, that my thyroid was completely dead. Then I started thyroid meds. So that's another thing. But all this time that's been going on, I've been having a lot of issues health-wise. There's been, it's really hard to explain to you that every time I turn around there's something new. But, like, there's something that I've always had, like, I've always been iron deficient. Very iron deficient, and no one really knows why, and when I take iron pills, I throw them back up. So that really wasn't something I wanted to do. And then I'm also really vitamin D deficient, so they don't really know why. So, then 2016 comes, they start me, a few months ago they put me on iron transfusion, so I was doing, because they checked my blood and they're like, you have like no iron in your blood whatsoever, which is like not good. So they put me on iron transfusions. That took 10 weeks, and they're going to be checking my blood again, I think this month, to see where my levels are, because even with the 10 iron transfusions, which was 1 a week, I was still at a low normal, which is not very good. So they don't really know if my body just doesn't absorb iron very well, or what's going on. And I might be stuck on iron transfusions the rest of my life. We don't really know yet. We don't know what's going to happen, stuff like that, because I can't hold down iron pills. So, it's just one of those things. And then, on top of that, recently, they decided to run a whole bunch of tests, and I already knew I had arthritis. That was something I already knew. I knew the aching pains. I knew the sensation. Right now I'm having pain in my shoulders, and it's coming down through my arms. Um, sadly, I'm in constant pain. It's usually about a 7 to an 8 on a 1 to 10 scale. I'm constantly in pain, and there's not a moment where I'm not in pain. So, they diagnosed me with inflammatory arthritis. But that one was completely diagnosed, and then like a week later they sent me for a bone marrow density, or not bone marrow, but bone density. So they diagnosed me with osteopenia, which is right before osteoporosis, which is like really bad. I'm 20 years old and I really shouldn't have osteopenia, but I do. So right now I will probably be going to see a rheumatoid doctor because they just diagnosed me with an autoimmune disease, and most likely it's rheumatoid arthritis, which is not curable. It's treatable, but it's not curable. So that's something that's a little bit hard to understand, and just not being on the fact that you can't really fix it. You can help it, but you can't really fix it. And so, and rheumatoid arthritis can be pretty dangerous, and it can start attacking my organs. So, but that's like in a really severe case, and I really don't know what I have. I won't know until we find a doctor that'll look at me and blood test or whatever needs to be done. But I'm so done with being poked with needles. Not even funny. So that's something that's gonna happen hopefully in the near future. Because of all the doctor stuff that's going on, my mom could be helping me figure out what to do, who to call, who to talk to, because it's a lot that's going on. So it's just a little bit stressful right now. And then on top of that, because we live in a fifth wheel trailer, so that's really hard on my health. It's really hard on me. It's really hard on my body. I've been stuck in bed actually the past almost week because I literally just can't move from bed because I hurt so much. So right now that's a little bit tough. But I'm going to try and keep you guys updated as much as I can. Things are just a little bit rough right now. We're trying to get a house, so we're trying to get some loans, but that's something else that's even a whole other thing to deal with. It's not one thing, it's another right now. And, so, right now, that's what's going on. I didn't really want to tell anyone how sick I really am, but, I thought I should let you guys know, and just try to keep me in your prayers and your thoughts or in your good vibes, because, things are a little bit rough right now, and, it's gonna be rough for a long time. So, just trying to keep going, and then if you guys want to send me mail, in the description will be my P.O. box, because I can't really do much, so it'd be nice to get some mail and just hear from you guys. I love talking to you guys, so it'd be nice to hear from everyone. And that's about it, and I will try and keep you guys updated. I love hearing from you guys. I love your awesome comments. There's a few people on here that always leave a comment, and I absolutely love you guys. And hopefully I'll be able to do more videos soon. I don't know if I will. It's hard right now. But I'll probably try and keep you guys updated at least once a week through my computer, because I finally have a new computer. That's how I'm able to make this. But that's about it. I love you guys, and I'm sorry it's such a long update. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.